What's up, y'all? It's Big Gabe, that guy, and today I'm gonna give y'all a few tips and tricks on how to sauce up those mixes. Part 2. All right, so the first effect I want to show you is the reversed reverb effect. Let's just start with the intro of the song, see how it's sounding so far. Drop the top off the ski mask just to show you light. Old head said show you right, I ain't playing with these niggas. I plant some seeds tonight. You thought it was alright, I thought bigger. My dog's been plotting all life, you niggas been plotting for a minute. Get you rocked off your grizzlies for not a cent over a penny. Alright, sounded pretty hard, but I do feel like the intro leading up to that first part of the song, he not really saying much and it's kind of empty. So that's why I want to add a reverse effect right here. So it's real simple. First, you take that first word or syllable. I'm gonna just take the drop to start right here, and I'm gonna drag this all the way back and make sure I have a nice beginning tail. That way, it'll really make the effect sound much better. So take that little snippet, gonna cut that, okay? I'm gonna slide up to Audio Suite, and we are gonna go down to the Reverb. I wanna keep the settings pretty much as is, but I will change the gain from -4 up to around -1, just so everything's being picked up. And I'm just gonna hit reverse. All right, let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, kind of gives it that eerie wind up for the song to come in. I kind of like that. What I also want to do is make sure I do bring back this first word. I'll make sure I drop that to a different track. And let's hear what that sounds like and back it up. Yeah, kind of give a little more flavor that's coming into the song because it's a little bit quiet. As dope as that beat is and the sample and the song is, I still want to add this little more effect to give it a little more sauce because that's what we're here for, right? All right, cool. So that's the reverb effect. Let's go over towards this outro section. I'm gonna play it for y'all. If I stay where I reside, nigga, this life shit gonna make or break you. It's up for you to keep swinging at the end of the day. It's you versus you. You gotta swing, nigga. You could be your best friend and you could be your worst enemy at the same time. For real. Nigga, this shit don't come easy for nobody. Not one of us. Okay, so I like that outro. You know, like a little talking, talking his mess or whatever. But I kind of want to do something with the beat to kind of make him stand out some more. So I hope y'all remember seeing him sauce it up part 1 that we did the underwater effect. And I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to give it a little bit more character. I'm going to do it slightly different. So what you want to do is go to the beat track, and we're going to add the one knob filter, which is my favorite underwater effect tool. For the other, where we at? There it is. And we're gonna put it right there on the beat track. And there it is. Now next what you wanna do is click this button right here. And we're gonna make sure that the only thing on the right side is just the filter. That's all you wanna mess with, not the master bypass or the resonance or anything. So once you got filter solidified on the right side, hit OK. And then what that does, it pre-populates the automation menu with the filter. And so what it does, it changes this. So what I want to do is kind of make just this last outro part have an underwater sounding effect, but I want to gradually bring it in. So I'm gonna do it as such. I see myself in the sky if I stay where I reside. Yeah, so I'm gonna start probably about halfway right there, and then put another starting point right as the beat changes. And then I'm gonna add one, let's say around this area right there, about 4 bars later. And all you do is just drag this down. I like to put it at around, let's say 3.6, somewhere around it. Between 3 and 4 is good. Now what I want to do is actually take this starting point out again, so you can see it's going to have a gradual effect to the drop down. Let's hear what that sounds like. I see myself in the sky if I stay where I reside, nigga. This life shit gonna make or break you. Yeah. It's up for you to keep swinging at the end of the day. It's you versus you. You gotta swing, little nigga. You could be your best friend and you could be your worst enemy at the same time. For real. Nigga, this shit don't come easy for nobody. Yeah, you see how it kind of just opens up what he's saying a little bit more, but still kind of keeps the vibe of that beat. That's where we're gonna go. So I'm gonna come over to the last section where we did those 4 bars of, the underwater effect, and I'm gonna gradually bring it back up. I'll go around halfway. Add the starting point there and delete this starting point. How the fuck I'ma judge a nigga
Coming up in the same streets I did, doing the same shit I did. I ain't no hypocrite.
You see, now it'll be a good way to kind of end the track out because the beat changes up too, so you want to get that vibe of that part of the beat before it slows down and he's just talking. You know, throw the underwater effect. I like it. All right, another trick. I'm gonna go show y'all the demon effect. All right, everybody likes a little extra demon sound sometimes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna put it on this actual talking part. I'm gonna add the doubler. Let's see the doubler sound, feel. I'm tripping, my fault. Pitch shift is where you're gonna find the doubler. Doubler 2. And I'm gonna go down. Load up the dark fader. Let's see what that sounded like.
See myself in the sky if I stay where I reside, nigga. This life shit gonna make or break you.
Ooh. A little spooky, but it's a little bit too much also. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off one of the doublers. I'm gonna just hit that 2, which mutes the voice. And I'm gonna drop the gain a little bit on this first one. I'm gonna drop it around, let's just say 4. You know, depending on how the song sounds or which effect you're going with, you can make adjustments. Now let's hear it.
See myself in the sky if I stay where I reside, nigga. This life shit gonna make or break you.
Yeah, so you can still hear it, but it's not as prevalent. You know what I'm saying? It still gives the vibe that you want. Real darkish. Yeah, we're gonna run through it. Keep it like that as is. Now the final track is what I like to do with something called auto panning. What we're gonna do is have these ad-libs down here, just kind of bounce back and forth between left and right throughout the rest of the song, just so it gives us a little more character, a little bit more sauce, exactly. All right, so what I'm gonna do, go to the ad-lib track, I'm gonna add the auto pan, which is in sound field. We'll go with the mono stereo one. So what this does, as you can see, it has basically everything going from left and right. Gradually, I'm gonna take the width down so it's not as wide. And I'm going to put this down, let's say at 2 bars for now. Let's see what that sounded like.
This life shit gonna make or break you, for real. It's up for you to keep swinging at the end of the day. It's you versus you. You gotta swing, little nigga. You could be your best friend.
You see how it's kind of back and bouncing forth? Kind of gets it with that eerie, kind of weird effect, underwater effect, you know what I'm saying? So,
I just slept on floors and lost shit I'll never get back in these same streets that feed me and mine every day. How the fuck I'ma judge a nigga coming up in the same streets I did, doing the same shit I did? I ain't no hypocrite.
Yeah. So it's real easy. Just a few tricks and tips to kind of sauce up the mixes, make you really kind of stand out. You know what I'm saying? So let me play that last part one more time just so y'all can hear that sauce.
Watch me shine. I see myself in the sky if I stay where I reside, nigga. This life shit gonna make or break you, for real.
Yeah.
It's up for you to keep swinging at the end of the day. It's you versus you. You gotta swing, little nigga. You could be your best friend and you could be your worst enemy at the same time, for real. Nigga, this shit don't come easy for nobody. Not one of us. I just slept on floors and lost shit I'll never get back in these same streets that feed me and mine every day. How the fuck I'ma judge a nigga coming up in the same streets I did, doing the same shit I did? I ain't no hypocrite at all.
And let's not forget that first effect, that reverse effect we threw at the very beginning. Yes, sir. Ooh, it sound like we sauced up. And that's a wrap. If you guys like what you heard today, do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and drop us a comment. And I'll see y'all in the next video.